What if I told you that your salary will never make you rich? You could be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer pulling in 6 figures a year and still end up broke. The hard truth is, trading your time for money is a trap. It's the slow lane on the highway to wealth. The real secret, the one the truly wealthy have understood for centuries, isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much you own. Today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're not talking about get-rich-quick schemes or gambling on the next crypto fad. We're talking about the 10 proven assets that can systematically build you a future of financial freedom. Stick with me, because number 7 is the one you can start building today with $0, and the bonus point at the end, well, that's the master key that unlocks all the others. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Growth Playbook. Let's get to it. An asset is simple. It's something that puts money in your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out. Your goal is to buy assets, not liabilities. Sounds easy, right? So let's break down exactly which ones to focus on. Number 1, the stock market, the smart way. Forget what you see in the movies with traders screaming on a stock floor. For 99% of us, the path to stock market wealth is slow, steady, and kind of boring. And that's a good thing. I'm talking about low-cost index funds and ETFs. Think of an S&P 500 index fund as a single share that holds small pieces of the 500 largest companies in the US. Instead of betting all your money on one horse, you're betting on the entire American economy. Over time, it has consistently gone up. This is the magic of diversification and compound interest working for you 24/7. How to start? Open a brokerage account with Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab. Set up automatic monthly deposits into a total market index fund like VTI or an S&P 500 fund like VOO. Set it, forget it, and let time do the heavy lifting. Number 2, real estate. This is the classic, tangible asset. You can touch it, see it, and live in it. But the real power comes from owning property that other people pay for. A rental property is a machine with multiple wealth-building engines. First, you get cash flow. The rent you collect minus your mortgage, taxes, and expenses. That's monthly income. Second, the tenants are paying down your loan, building your equity. Third, over the long term, property values tend to appreciate. And fourth, governments offer massive tax breaks to property owners. It's a 4-way win. How to start? This is capital intensive, but you can start with house hacking, buying a duplex or a home with a spare room, living in one part and renting out the other. The rent can cover your entire mortgage. Number 3, your own scalable business. This is the asset with the highest potential upside. Nothing else even comes close. While your job might give you a 3% raise, a successful business can grow by 100% or 1,000% in a single year. The key word here is scalable. You're not just creating another job for yourself. You're building a system, whether it's software, an e-commerce brand, or a service with employees, that can generate revenue even when you're not physically working. You're building a machine that prints money. It's incredibly hard work, but the payoff can be generational wealth. Number 4, intellectual property. Imagine creating something once and getting paid for it for the rest of your life. That's the power of intellectual property, or IP. This could be a book you write, a song you produce, an online course you create, a patent you file for an invention, or even a simple digital guide. In the digital age, the cost to create and distribute IP is lower than ever. You do the work up front, and then the royalties and sales can become a stream of passive income that flows for years or even decades. Number 5, high-value skills. This is the asset you already own, your knowledge and your skills. But are you investing in it? A high-value skill is one the market is willing to pay a premium for. Think coding, digital marketing, sales, copywriting, or video editing. Investing in a $500 course that teaches you a skill that can add $20,000 to your annual income is one of the highest returns on investment you will ever find. This asset is inflation-proof. You can take it with you anywhere, and it's the foundation for earning more money to pour into all the other assets on this list. Number 6, a strong personal brand and network. The old saying is true, your network is your net worth. In today's world, a strong personal brand is your network on steroids. When you're known as the go-to person in your field, opportunities don't just knock, they break down your door. People will offer you business deals, partnerships, and job opportunities that are never even publicly listed. A powerful brand is an intangible asset that creates its own luck. Start sharing your knowledge online, connect with people in your industry, and provide value consistently. It's a long game, but the doors it opens are priceless. Number 7. Digital real estate. Just like physical real estate, you can own a piece of the internet that generates income. This could be a YouTube channel like this one, a niche blog that gets thousands of visitors, or even a simple e-commerce website. You build it, attract an audience, and then monetize it through advertising, affiliate marketing, where you get a commission for recommending products or selling your own digital products. The startup cost can be less than $100, but a successful piece of digital real estate can generate thousands per month in passive income. Number 8. Farmland. This might sound old-fashioned, but it's one of the most stable and time-tested assets on Earth. Why? Because no matter what happens with the economy or technology, people will always need to eat. Farmland offers two streams of income: appreciation in the land value itself, and cash flow from leasing the land to farmers. It's a fantastic hedge against inflation and is completely uncorrelated with the stock market, making it a great diversifier. And you don't need to buy a whole farm. Platforms now exist that let you invest in fractional shares of farmland. Number 9. Precious metals. Gold and silver have been considered a store of value for thousands of years. They aren't assets that will typically generate cash flow, so don't expect them to make you rich overnight. Their role in a portfolio is as a form of wealth insurance. When there's economic uncertainty, inflation, or geopolitical instability, investors often flock to precious metals as a safe haven. Owning a small percentage of your portfolio in physical gold or silver can protect your purchasing power when other assets are going down. Number 10. Bonds and high-yield savings. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Bonds? Savings accounts? How will that make me rich? And you're right, it won't, not directly. This is your defense asset. After you've built wealth with stocks, real estate, and business, you need a safe place to park your cash to preserve it from inflation and market crashes. Government bonds and high-yield savings accounts provide a stable, predictable, and low-risk return. This is where your emergency fund lives. This is the solid foundation upon which your entire wealth empire is built. Okay, we've gone through 10 powerful assets. I'm genuinely curious, and I know everyone watching is too. Which of these assets are you currently building? Or which one are you most excited to start with after watching this video? Let us all know in the comment section below. Let's start a conversation and learn from each other. And for those of you who have stuck around to the very end, I have a bonus for you. This isn't just another asset. It's the one that controls them all. The bonus asset, your mindset. The single most important asset you will ever own is a wealthy mindset. You can have access to all the stocks, real estate, and business opportunities in the world, but if your mind is programmed with fear, impatience, and a scarcity mentality, you will fail. A wealthy mindset understands that wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. It prioritizes financial education. It practices discipline and delayed gratification. It sees failures not as roadblocks, but as learning opportunities. Without this asset, all the others are worthless. You must first build your mind, and then your mind will build your fortune. So there you have it, 10 assets that will truly make you rich, and the master key that unlocks them all. Remember, start small, stay consistent, and focus on acquiring things that pay you to own them. If you found any value in this video, it would mean the world to me if you could smash that like button. It really helps the channel out. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video on building your wealth. And finally, share this video with one person in your life who you want to see win. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and start building.